what's your favorite boba thing to like put in your boba? Like, do you just go balls
Into,
on the
in,
bottom or like?
yeah, I'm strictly like I'm OG tapioca pearls all the time.
Okay, okay. I get like as many variations as I can. I'm like, yeah,
Oh no,
give me the brown sugar bobas, give me strawberry popping, mango popping, give me the crystal ones, give me
dude,
those.
I can't do.
I'll even do some of the egg pudding in there, bro. Like I'll even do some of that, dude. Like
Yeah,
fuck me
no,
up,
dude.
man.
I'm straight up. Old school with it. I guess I'm a boomer Asian when it comes to that. Like, give me the brown sugar boba. That's good. And then like the flavors I gravitate towards, I either get taro or
Yeah.
Thai tea.
Oh, Thai tea. Okay, yeah,
Um,
of course. It's taro or
every
honeydew for me.
Occasionally I'll step out of my comfort zone and I'll do. I mean, lychee is somewhat of a comfort
Yeah,
zone
yeah, yeah, sure,
flavor.
sure.
It's just I'm not always feeling that sweet. Um, but I actually did like the rose flavor one that I tried,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'm contemplating lavender. I want to try the lavender one. There's something about purple. I like my
I guess
purple boba, you know.
I guess not everybody can like the balls as much as I do.
That's true. You do swing for that team.
I swing for all the teams.
That's true. That's true.
You can
I
say I'm
I
five for
swing.
five if you will. You know?
Yeah, I swing for one team, and I happen to glance over at the other team ever so often.
We fly the rapids, fill the beer, sailing towards the seas. Ride the waves, ride the wind, the pirates fight for me. Always our beers, and then we choose the learning to go. The Shipwreck Show, AG is number one.
What is poppin', everybody, and welcome to episode 140 of the Shipwreck Show. I'm one of your captains, Steiner, Noel Pearson, alongside my one and only tonight. It is my little Thai peanut. It's Xander.
What's going on, dude?
Man, the last guys standing tonight, brother. It's
Yes,
DJ.
sir.
DJ's still being kidnapped in Taiwan. Garrick is hanging out with his wife. I forgot what they're doing. They had something going on. I forgot what it was.
I think there's a car issue.
Yeah, there was
So.
there was a car problem, and then Devin's got a family situation that he's taking care of right now. So, and Genesaw is just married and busy and living her best gay life. So that leaves you and I, my good sir, tonight for a wonderful
Just the two of us.
Cracktober Shipwreck
We
show.
can make it if we try.
Well, and it's funny too because prior to this, I was watching the new Bad Boys movie. So this is
Hey, look at that.
very fitting
That's fitting.
for you and I. Xander, how is
Very
your
fitting.
Cracktober so far?
So far, so good. So far, so good. I have to put my girls on a pedestal real quick because I think it was when I was at work or something like that. They went out. I want to say it was like Dollar Tree or like Pop Shelf or one of those places. And Jackie actually did like this cute little like mini pumpkin patch outside of our just front window here. It looks really cute. It's really cute. It's getting in the spooky vibes and everything. So
Man, dude,
I'm
my girls have
looking
also
forward to going to a pumpkin patch soon.
Yeah, we're going next Saturday. My girls have also been handling all the Cracktober decorations, if you will, because that is something that they enjoy far more than I do. Not to say that I don't like Halloween decorations, but they've got like their whole world wrapped around it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm more of a Christmas guy myself. I'll handle the Christmas stuff 100%. But they've just got like a taste. They see it. And they're like, "Oh, that'll go great in 3 months."
They have the eye for the design, you know?
Yeah. And so they've been like stowing away things for like months this year, just preparing for the Halloween decor. And so like we had a black Christmas tree or Halloween tree, if you will. So they got that set up. They have
okay.
a bunch of little painting things that we've done, that we've done the past couple of weeks that they've decorated the place with. So I let them handle all that. It looks great. We've got like a bat thing like hanging, because
That thing.
we typically have some kind of wreath on our front door.
Okay.
Whether it's like a Christmas one or a spring one or a fall one. Right now we just have like a bat. So it's like this like bat like paper thing with like a fuzzy body that we've stuck like right out in like above our eye hole for the door.
Okay.
I was like, wow, you guys really put a lot of attention on the inside and didn't think about the think about the outside part, huh? I can't
It's usually the other way around.
yeah, you would think. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
not this time around. I don't know. Do you guys have any plans for Halloween this year so far? Like, I don't know if you guys have anything locked in or not.
Actually, Jackie brought up her coworker invited us to a little get together this weekend. So I was like, are we going in costume or anything like that? And so we're kind of like, I don't think I got a definitive answer. I can't remember if I got a definitive answer today. But yeah, I'm hoping we could do some costumes or something like that. Dude, is she welcome? No, she's not. But yeah, no, I'm wondering if we're gonna have to get some costumes set up for this weekend because we're gonna get the babysitter over and whatnot and have a little adult time.
Oh yeah, okay. I see you. I see you. I see you there, dog. Do you guys have your Halloween costumes sorted out, or are you guys still working on that?
So me personally, I still have my old Todoroki wig that I could potentially use, and then I just have like the UA hoodie that I could hobble together. Or I don't know if it's safe to use it, but I still have like this green colored hair paste. It's like it's kind of like in a pomade jar. But it's
Gotcha,
like a green
gotcha.
colored.
Okay.
It's for my Roronoa Zoro
Yeah.
cosplay.
Okay.
And I still have the fake earrings, so I could potentially go as that.
Could do that. Okay.
But I'm not sure what we've been watching Agatha all along, and I would really love to see Jackie dress up as Agatha or Rio. Well, one of the other.
Whichever one. Yeah. Well, either would be.
I'm okay with it.
Acceptable.
I also, and this isn't necessarily for the Halloween party, but I threw out the notion for Halloween this year because we've all been very into Sabrina Carpenter these past few weeks. So I thought, how funny would it be if we just all dressed up as Sabrina Carpenter, like myself included? Like we just all.
Yeah.
I will full send.
Dude, that's funny. I can see that for you guys. We are doing Pokemon. So our win is going to be a Pokemon trainer, and then Marilyn's sister, Marilyn, me, and Arwen's mom and stepdad. we all have onesies for different Pokemon. So I have Snorlax. I convinced Marilyn to get Mewtwo because she's caked up like that. She got it already. It looks great. It looks perfect.
You said it. It's funny because I actually pictured you as Gengar, but
it was either or. But Winnie was very, very adamant that I am Snorlax. So like that's route, because if she didn't say that, it would have been Gengar for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But no,
your hair too, I feel like is fit, like you have, and your head shape. It's like
that's what I'm saying.
You have like a more squared off kind of head, so it's like it kind of it's giving Gengar.
I mean,
that's giving licky tongue, but okay.
Oh, okay. Well, they're both tongue out. You know what I'm saying? They're both tongue out. But you guys at home can be tongue out too, because this is the Shipwreck Show. Weirdly enough, we're once a week, every week, two of the Brethren Court gather together to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way. If you're on this wave, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services. But you can also support us. Sorry, I had a little burp there. By following or subscribing to Good Kraken right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, or by subscribing to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in our bio in order to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere.
Everywhere.
Xander,
Let it.
We have some captain's orders, my friend. Guys, we have a couple different episodes of content from last week. A few different things, actually. Last week, we have Death Ratio, brand new episode where good old Garrick and Devin got to talk a little bit about the new Halo Studio stuff.
Halo
Actually, wait, I think that was from the week before. Let me verify that. I might be thinking out my ass real quick. Hold on, real
No,
quick.
I think
Is that right? Yes,
I
that
was
is
looking
right.
at-
That is right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So they talked about Halo being on Unreal Engine 5 now, which is really really cool. It looks pretty. The unfortunate part is that the
I'm pretty
Halo
hyped about it.
Studios logo looks like dog shit. But that's fine.
it looks very much like I don't know if you've played Halo Infinite recently,
Not
but
recently.
there
no.
is there's like an unlockable like player card image or whatever that's very like 80s like hair metal Halo logo, and that's what that's
what's
kind of like the
giving,
same
yeah.
vibe.
Yeah,
That's
I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like they could have done better. I feel like they could have
They
done
make
better.
the big bucks, they can do whatever they want.
Yep. That's true. That is fair, my friend. We also have our splash damage from last week, where me and Dev got a chance to dive into the first hour and a half of Silent Hill 2. I ran credits on that today to prepare for Death Ratio's episode that we're recording tomorrow. We're going to be doing a two-way review with Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred, alongside with Silent Hill 2. Because goddamn, two good game things happening this week.
Here to give us a little sneak peek on how you felt about Silent Hill 2.
I had to put down my controller a number of times throughout the course of playing. It was about 16 hours is where I got on my clock. And of those 16 hours, it was probably 6 times that I had to be like, and just like put that bad boy down and say, okay, I need to play something else or watch something else for a minute. And I actually started playing Space Trucker in between time because Garrick was hyping the fuck out of that game. And I was like, you know what? I kind of feel like trucking right now. So I'm about like 2 hours in on Space Trucker. I've got like 3 jobs in, and I've been trucking in space, man. I've been trucking. It's crazy.
Look at that.
But yeah, it's good. I'll be talking about it tomorrow. It's good.
Okay.
It's a good time.
Okay.
And then lastly, 20,000 films from last week. Me and Garrett got to talk about some horror movies that we do not like.
Like As Above, So Below.
That was Garrick. That was all Garrick, man. He was really just like, I don't fucking understand that movie, man. I was like, hey, I like it, but I guess. You know what I'm saying? I guess, man. The big one is Midsommar. Fuck Midsommar. Hate that movie. Fucking, I love a Florence Pugh thing every time, but that was not one of them. It's not one of them.
Fair enough.
Anyways,
I probably would have put like every horror movie.
yeah, pretty much, dude.
I'm warming up to it.
You know, I know that
As
you've
Above, So Below, I
been.
did watch.
You've been talking about trying to give yourself some exposure therapy recently. Have you?
Slowly, but
So
surely,
what's your newest one that you've?
So currently, right now, I've actually been watching Teacup on Peacock.
Yeah, you were talking about
Which
that.
is very interesting. So James Wan is involved with that. Don't quote me on it, but I want to say he's producer on that one. But yeah, no, it's been interesting. I will throw out a small disclaimer. So it is based on a novel from the 1980s. It was a 1988 novel by Robert McCammon called Stinger. If you want to avoid what happened to me, I would suggest not looking up this novel and not reading the description on the novel, because it is a huge giveaway to the plot
okay.
in the description. As of right now, there are only 2 episodes out. They air each Thursday on Peacock. And so far it's building this really intriguing and kind of crazy mystery that's going on in this like small secluded area in Georgia. But like I said, if you read the description on the novel, it definitely gives away like a lot of like why things are happening and what is causing it. So that, I mean, you know, inevitably is ruined for me. But the way that it's playing out in the show is very, very well done so far.
Okay. Okay. And just for verification for you, it was not James Wan on this bad boy, but Ian McCulloch, who is one of the producers of Yellowstone, is the producer for this. And and Yellowstone is fucking phenomenal. So that makes me feel pretty good about it. And this guy in a gas mask looks fucking creepy.
Oh yeah.
It's creepy as shit. Yeah. I might be down for that. Yeah, so you might have seen me talk about it like the GK staff chat the other day, but me and Marilyn took a swing on the new movie on Max called Caddo Lake. And I mostly took a shot at it because, unlike most people, I genuinely like M. Night Shyamalan movies. I know that they're not very good, but this is the first movie that he's done with his brand new production studio. So he's not the writer and director of this one. He is just one of the producers. And that movie, it's starring God, what's his name? Devin something from the kid from Maze Runner. He's one of two main characters in it, and it is a fucking trip, dude. That was a good movie, man. I was pretty fucking stoked about it. I was like, wow, maybe I'm not Shyamalan really just needs to not be so hands on. Like he can just kind of oversee it.
Because I saw you talk about it in staff chat earlier. I never got a chance to actually respond back to it. But no, yeah, that's actually very interesting to see.
Yeah, it was cool because it had a M. Night Shyamalan type of plot twist without like the stupid gimmicks. And it was fairly interesting. I don't necessarily think the movie was perfect. It has a little bit of a slow build in the first act. But once the second act starts to kick off and you start realizing like what this thing is that is going on, it's really, really cool because it's sort of centered around like this real life lake that's in between Texas and Louisiana. And so it's one of those like swamp type lakes. And this current time, the lake is going through a drought. So the lake is actually starting to dry up a little bit. And there's some weird instances of people going missing. And in the midst of these people going missing, there's also some people that are unexplainably dying randomly as well. So really interesting stuff. Really interesting. Not quite as much of a horror as I thought it would be. It's definitely more of a thriller for sure.
Okay.
Really, really cool stuff, man. Xander, we were talking earlier. Okay, we're the only two guys on tonight's show. That means that we can talk about whatever the fuck you and I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Which is the world is our oyster, my friend. Now, you did mention something specifically. You had a question that you felt would potentially throw me for a loop here. So I'm gonna give you the chance here. Lay this bad boy on the table, dog. What are we talking about?
It's a civil question. Now, okay. So we unfortunately are all familiar with, and the reason this comes up is because I recently re-downloaded TikTok, and my algorithm is all mostly conspiracy and news and politics stuff like that. But we unfortunately know the situation surrounding one Sean P. Diddy Combs and the infamous
baby oil
Diddy parties.
Yes, unfortunately.
Now I have to. I gotta ask a question. Do you party?
Do I party or do I Diddy party? Because those are two very different things, brother.
So I gotta ask, like pre allegations, right? Pre allegations.
Okay.
If by somehow you got invited to one of these parties, not knowing any of this stuff that we know now, would you have gone?
I mean, yeah, I would have gone prior to knowing, because like nobody knew, like outside of like the circles, like nobody really like knew. So if I got an invite, right, like let's just say one day I came home from work and there's like three massive guys in like suits standing outside of my home, and I go inside.
They hand you a golden envelope.
I go inside and Diddy's like sitting on my couch, right? And he's like, sup, I've been waiting for you, right? Like a mob boss, you know what I'm saying? Which is pretty much what he was. Funny enough.
That's some, yeah.
And he hands me a letter, because I'll see you in 8 hours, right? I'm like, what the fuck? First off, 8 hours. I'm off work at 5:30, man. Like this is crazy, dude. Like you're partying late. Secondly, yeah, it's Diddy. Like, like I would be like, oh, sick,
Right.
dude. I'm gonna dress down tonight. I'm gonna go to this Diddy party. I'm gonna promote my podcast. I'm promoting my band. It's gonna be sick, dude. Go, yeah. So, anyways,
that's good. That's good. Now, but knowing what we know now, okay,
hell the fuck
let's
no.
play it out.
Hell the fuck no.
No. Let's play it out though.
Okay,
So you're
all right.
unassuming, right?
Okay,
You
yep.
show up to Diddy's mansion, right? And first person to dap you up is Ashton Kutcher, right? You know, hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's happening?
He's there. She's obviously there, right? You got Khloe Kardashian after that. Right?
Isn't he like an advocate? Anyways, Ashton Kutcher of all people.
Let's play that. So at what point do you say I'm out?
Okay, that's that's a fair question. So I've been, surprisingly enough, I've been to a couple parties that were like high roller parties that I was invited to via an acquaintance that knew the person throwing this party, and I was like, fuck it, that sounds fun, let's go. Very first one was wild. It was my homeboy Dayton. He had a like coworker who knew a guy, and that guy just so happened to live on like the West Hills of Portland, in this massive fucking mansion, and we're like 19. We're like, fuck it, whatever, man. Like they're inviting us to go, let's go.
Man,
So we went, and there's just like
19 again.
this was one of those rich people parties where like all the women were like walking around with their tits out, and like people were serving little sandwiches on plates, you know what I'm saying? Like it was that, like, and everyone has champagne. It wasn't like a beer, like whoa,
Little cucumber sandwiches without the crust.
yeah, like the little finger sandwiches, right? Like this wasn't like a Stone Cold Steve Austin smash the beer cans together and you're jumping into a fucking pool.
Those are my kind of parties.
That's the party I was used to at like 16,
Yeah.
17, you know what I'm saying? So I walked to this and I was like, is this legal? Like you can just walk around this place with like your tits hanging out? That's tight, dude. Like that's super sick. And it was like super chill, but
I'm gonna join.
yeah, pretty much.
Me too.
We were like so out of our element because we were like two 19-year-old dudes that were just like, sure, like we'll come and we'll talk to people. I guess that's fine. They're like dudes in hot tubs and shit. Like, it was like a bunch of like middle-aged guys. Like we had no fucking business being there. So we dipped after like an hour and a half. We were like, yeah, this ain't for us. With that said, if I went to a Diddy party that was like, because I would imagine that these Diddy parties were a combination of the two, right? They were the high roller finger sandwiches, but people were also still smashing beer cans together and drinking, pouring beer down like a girl's ass crack, right? I 100% imagine that's the case. My out would have either been when I saw Bill Cosby was there, or B, when I noticed people were starting to like go into rooms. You know what I mean? Like that, because that's when like things start getting like,
yeah.
Okay, is this that
That's
kind
when
of
things start
party?
getting weird. That's when the whole vibe shifts.
Yes.
Like I know exactly what you're talking about. 'Cause
Yeah.
Dude, it's like a suction in the air, and like your spidey sense starts tingling, dude. Like you're just like,
Well, because it's like
hold
I'm cool with like a party that my friends are like, and Chase in the chat is asking what I just come into. We're talking about when would we be out at a Diddy party, right? Because Diddy is,
when are we checking out?
the oil king, right? The baby oil king. When people start going to room, like I'm cool with like my friends getting their wamp wet. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool with that. That's fine. If like you're trying to get some heen, you're at a party, it's consensual, that's cool. You guys do your fucking thing. But when it's everybody, the groove starts groove in a different
menagerie.
way. You know what I mean? Because that's like that's what it goes from being the cans hitting together and you're knocking bitches back and you're drinking like your like 18th like mixed drink or whatever to one more decision turning this into like an orgy. And that's a different thing. I did not sign up for that.
A24 film.
Yeah, right. Like if I signed up for an orgy, that's a different story. But I did not sign up for that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm like here to like kick it with Usher, I'm not here for an orgy. First off, okay, I'm not here for an orgy. Unfortunately,
Usher has had some stuff to say as well because Usher, kind of like a little side tangent.
Yes.
Usher lived with Diddy back when he was like 14, 15 years old.
Yes,
and he had commented on some of the shit that was going on.
he did, dude.
He was like,
I actually, dude, I feel really bad because like there's a really, really, really good chance that J Beebs and Usher were treated not very good. And we did not know until all this shit came rolling out. Fucking
it's
dude,
gotta come out soon, dude. It's cooking. It's fucking cooking,
dude.
right now,
like
dude.
we're finding out more and more and more. Like obviously we're being cheeky about this whole baby oil shit, right? Like that's a joke that everybody's kind of been like coming out about. But Diddy's a fucking monster, bro. He's a monster, dude. Like this dude has. Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now? When that guy came up and he was like, we're opening up evidence now. This stuff is no longer blocked from you guys being able to find out. He's here for kidnapping and for just what the fuck is going on, dude.
It's so eye-opening too, because like when you go back and you just look at his music, like it's just like, are you insane,
dude? This guy,
like he got away with that shit, and like I mean, the dude has a song with R. Kelly for God's sakes, and you look back at that fucking song,
and fucking apparently R. Kelly was like had someone interview him asking him a couple of questions about this, and he pretty much was like, "Oh, he's a great guy. I don't think he would have done anything like this." And I'm like, if R. Kelly is the guy saying no, he's cool, you're not cool. You're very not cool, dude. Like that's you're
the devil's accomplice at that point. Which reminds me, there was a so Brandon T. Jackson from Tropic Thunder. He had mentioned something that he got some advice from one Denzel Washington in regards to these parties and stuff like that. And his word of advice was leave 30 minutes before the devil shows up.
Man, you ain't ever catch Mr. Washington on one of those motherfuckers for too long. I promise you that. That man is a rock solid human being. He does not budge for nothing, dude. Man, no, it's just fucking. And you know what's crazier too? Cat Williams has been telling us for fucking years that Diddy is fucking gross.
He's 50 Cent.
How the fuck have we been sleeping on Cat for so long? He's been giving us the information, dude.
Williams, dude.
Dog.
Even Wendy Williams has been like on her talk show. She's been alluding to that shit for years too,
dude. Like,
and now
nobody's fucking said anything, like, dude. It's fucking crazy.
But I get it too, because they're in the spotlight too, and like if this individual is really as powerful as he was to get away with all this shit, like he could have made, even with them being in the spotlight, he could have made them disappear easily. That's why they didn't say everything right away. And it's dude, God, it makes me so.
I know, dude. He's gross, man. He's gross, dude.
It's just like, holy shit.
Now,
it goes to show, like, what else do we not know?
Mm-hmm.
What else? Like, who else is out there? Like, and it harkens back to, like, remember that chick from Smallville?
Which one?
Fucking
Lois,
the blonde chick.
Yeah, the one that was like harvesting people for fucking Epstein. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck that bitch, like, dude. That's crazy,
bro. Like, so unassuming too. Like,
Who fucking would have thought? Who would have fucking
Like,
thought, man?
who's the next fucking person on this list? Like, oh my god, dude.
Tell you what, man. You know who it is fucking Ja Rule. 50's been trying to warn us about Ja Rule for a minute, brother. He's
Looks like we got a. Hey, look at that. We got
What the
a
fuck?
call in from
Good
Far
morning.
East.
It is our boy DJ is calling in from where, DJ? Where are you currently?
Good morning, man.
He's in Vietnam right now. Okay, sir. All right, sir. Hey,
Yes, sir.
we're actually, funny enough, we're talking about the Diddy stuff really quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. It's we were talking about how we systematically nobody has been listening to Cat about this guy for ages. We've just been ignoring Cat, bro.
No, dude, no. Cat Williams at the beginning of the year was the catalyst.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
2024 has been the year of exposure, the year of everyone getting their fucking dues, okay? And Diddy has been running rampant for too long, okay?
Yeah.
Way too long.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
It recontextualizes every video he's done with every celebrity.
Oh,
Like-
for real.
Yeah.
Like the amount of videos
Dude,
where
those
it's
old
him.
videos with him and J Beebs, dude, I was like,
Dude,
oh, this
Yes.
is
So
bad.
every video he does, like with just him and another artist, like promoting like their next song or their next album or something, the other artist always looks so uncomfortable. Meek Mill, Travis
Yeah.
Scott, Justin Bieber, like it is literally, and now it's even more uncomfortable to watch, dude. It's actually
Yeah,
insane.
dude.
Like who was it that they showed a video of? He was on some like talk show with somebody, and did he like put his hand on this like person's leg or something? They just like picked up his hand.
Tyson.
And put it was
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson.
That's right. It was Mike Tyson,
was
dude.
Mike
He
Tyson.
just picked up Diddy's hand and
Mike
just
Tyson
like
was like, "Hey, yo, bro."
don't be touching
what's
me.
crazy is-
I would pay money to
Dude.
see Tyson just deck him, dude.
dude, fucking so much
So
money.
we have to treat and like there's so many other celebrities that are coming out like the woodwork to defend Diddy. Like, why the
Mm.
fuck Bow Wow coming out on Twitter saying we need Diddy back? Free Diddy.
Bow
Like,
Wow.
Bow Wow?
Bow
Ty Dolla
Wow.
Sign?
Oh god,
and
dude.
Also,
That rubs me the
also,
wrong way. Oh god.
also Usher is equal to Diddy. Okay, he's there with him.
Yeah?
They
Okay,
orchestrate
okay.
parties.
Oh.
Usher is there. Yes, Xander, because Usher was the guy who put Justin Bieber on and pushed Bieber towards Diddy, dude. That is a thing.
Because I was
is
like
equally a
That's
part of
true.
this.
I was like just telling Xander, like I feel really bad because we don't know what the implications are in consideration to Usher having had been so young and J Beebs having had been so young, and like what the kind of position they could have been both been a part of. I mean,
Yeah.
if Ushman has been,
Oh, what?
Dude,
Hear me out. Put it into like nerd perspective. This is the Batman Beyond movie, right?
Mm.
And fucking P Diddy is the original Joker. Usher is fucking Tim Drake. The
Yeah,
fucking
like,
he gets
reprogrammed,
altered
dude.
into the new Joker.
yeah, dude,
yeah,
Ugh.
and also I saw this on Twitter, but it was like, how do we? So like the shit with like Epstein, right? And like the Epstein's Island list, like it's
Mhm.
like you should be wary if they went to the island a second time. Like, how many Diddy parties do you have to attend for it to be suspicious? Because
Would- yeah,
LeBron was on Instagram Live with Diddy saying, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party." So, you know what I mean? Like, what's the cutoff? Like, is it 2? Is it 3 parties? Is it 3 Diddy parties where you're like, or
Well,
like,
see,
is it the duration that you stay at a Diddy party, right? Like, you could just be there for like
and
the
that's
first
where my
hour
original
and then
question.
bounce.
But
yeah. So Xander's original question was at what point would you have left the Diddy party, right? Is what he posed to me. And like, to answer your question, Xander, in any other party situation, my exit point is either when people are starting to argue or when people are starting to do like coke. That's when I'm like, I'm out. I'm fucking out of here. Right. Like and for some of these like big Hollywood parties, that's a real low line, man. Like that's like a real
Very
like low fucking line. They'll be bumping until the fucking night, as the sun comes back up, dude. But in a situation of a Diddy party, I'm sure there were signs. Right? Like when you start noticing like people
when you start seeing
being
people going upstairs or going into different rooms in Diddy's mansion, then you start being like, okay, I think it's time to go.
that's what we said.
But like,
That's exactly what we
but like,
said. Yeah.
But if you see that, but like, let's say you see that happening as a celebrity, and you didn't say shit, like you're just complicit in that happening, right? I mean, you probably didn't know what was going on behind closed doors, but imagine if like you were suspicious the whole time and all this news came out. Imagine how guilty you just felt. You're like, fuck, I could have saved somebody's life or like fucking saved them from a traumatizing experience. But the thing is, like, not only is it the freaky party, right? It's the fact that this guy, this Diddy should actually get the chair. He
For
should actually,
fucking
we should
real,
bring
bro.
back the electric chair. We should bring back fucking firing squad. Because this guy is 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Yeah.
1,000 bottles. Like,
that's a really big slip and slide, that guy. Like,
yeah, but like that's the thing. Like, and a trigger warning for those who are listening who about sexual assault. By the way,
Yes.
Like, yes, very slippery. Like, you could use baby oil to like stop someone from escaping from, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's very sinister. Like, I know a lot of people were joking about it, but like it's genuinely psychotic the amount of baby oil that he had on deck.
I mean, most of the jokes have been coming because of how absurd it is, right? I mean, like his attorney's out here like,
but
well, he only has that because there's a Costco right down the street from his place.
And
like,
then Costco shut that down quick. He's like, we don't sell that many.
We don't sell that much baby oil, bro. Like, this guy's crazy, dude. Dude, I wholeheartedly agree. Give this man the fucking guillotine, bro. Like, this is crazy. The amount of shit he's probably complicit and like directly responsible for, the amount of like poor women that and potentially young men that have suffered because of this fucking guy. And
you know what, this goes into conspiracy theory territory, but like,
I mean,
I'm
soon it might not be.
But no, I'm saying like Diddy has names.
Oh yeah,
and
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some of those people don't want their names to be said, and Diddy does not want to kill himself. Let's let that be clear.
Yeah.
Diddy does not want to kill himself. So if somehow he chokes in his cell by himself, that is inconclusive. Very inconclusive.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if some sort of weird Epstein stuff starts happening here.
Dude, because there's a lot of high profile people that go to Diddy party. Like, it gives me the Diddy party gives me the same aura as like what's that fucking the all white party, like Mark Rubin, whoever the fuck. I don't know, like the all white party.
I'm pretty sure it was Mark Rubin. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like why like it feels like satanic. I don't know. It feels like cultish.
Was it Mark Rubin or was it Jared Leto? Yeah, it was Mike Rubin. Mike Rubin, or who the fuck?
Not Mark Rubin, someone else. I'm sorry, Mark Rubin, whoever you are.
Yeah, our bad, Mark Rubin. We're not shitting on you, bro. You're good, dude. Michael Rubin is what it was.
Yeah.
Let's look at this fucking guy. Oh god, this guy looks like a fucking absolute piece of shit that would put on some gross ass party. Ugh, god, gross, dude. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, like, realistically speaking, like, parties were only my scene for a very limited amount of time, and I was pretty in and out pretty quick, unless I was like the one that was really partying that night. And I mean, obviously I've never seen anything like a Diddy party in any capacity, anything like it. I mean, like, I don't think most people have seen something like that, because that's fucking terrible. But Yeah, I hope this guy gets fucking stoned. I hope they shoot potato guns at him directly and just obliterate this man. Just fucking send him in a rocket straight to a black hole. You know what I'm saying?
I think so. They should. So here's the thing, right? We should have a contraption where Diddy
Yeah. Okay.
Diddy, okay. So you have Diddy's arms tied above his head, right?
Uh-huh.
Right? And and like we put him out like a public art display, and we'll just have random passerbys. You get like one slap. Everyone gets one slap. You pay $10 for one punch, and
Oh, there we go.
then you walk away. So like
There we go.
you
Yeah.
know,
I'm paying 50, man. Give me.
it stimulates the economy,
Uh-huh.
right?
There we
It
go.
creates community,
Mhm.
right? And it gives just punishment to a sick individual. So I think this is, as mayor, as president, if you vote for me, I will have P Diddy in every state. We'll do a countrywide P Diddy
It'll be the
absolute humiliation tour
yeah.
where we just beat the living shit out of P Diddy. Everyone's welcome, free admission.
Yeah. Okay.
Kids get 2 punches. If you're under the age of 12, you get one punch in the nuts.
If
can
you're
punch
shorter
him in the
than
nuts
this height, if you're shorter than this tall,
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
two
yeah.
punches. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Xander.
Yes, hi. It's Xander from the Good Kraken podcast.
Yeah, hey, okay.
This is a question for potential presidential candidate DJ Simfix.
Yeah.
Could we propose that he get a 1-minute break if he were to relinquish a name from his book?
Yes, he gets. I
Okay.
believe
Okay.
that I like that idea. We haven't implemented that yet. I don't know how you got that. Our R&D department's been working on something like that. But yes, we will enact such a policy. But if he runs out of names, we'll still continue the tour. No breaks for him.
Perfect.
He gets a bottle of water, but it's actually a bottle of baby oil. So that's
This is giving Prometheus. Isn't Prometheus the one with the crow?
Yeah, it is, dude. See, this is great because I was actually gonna be recommending us to lean towards more Cracktober content for Shipwrecks this month, and you know what? This is scary as fuck. So like, this actually works. This actually works,
dude.
This is awesome. DJ, are you hanging out, or are you just popping in real quick because the Diddy conversation?
I'm hanging out until I have to leave. So
Okay,
I'm
okay.
I'm here for the time being.
All right, sir. I like it. So
Awesome.
DJ, you're still gonna be gone this week, because you're flying back in a couple of days, right? I think it was a couple more days.
Yeah, so tomorrow, since it's 9 a.m. right now, tomorrow will be my last full day in Vietnam, and then the next day I'll be flying out.
Sick, dude. Well, we're very excited to get your fill
yeah.
in on this trip next week, because it's gonna be we're gonna be spending some time hearing from you about this journey that you went on, dude. Because this was a pretty crazy Southeast Asian trip you went on, man.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking, I don't know if I actually have time to do this, but like, I was thinking of making like a fucking PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, dude, if you
I
do,
get
let
that.
me know. Like,
That'd be sick.
I'll have you send it to me, and we can scroll through it. And I mean, even if you don't necessarily have a PowerPoint, like if you just want to like dump a bunch of photos and shit into a Google Drive, like we could pull that up too. That would be easy.
sure.
Yeah, we could totally fucking do that, man. That'd be great. Well, in
Also, the PowerPoint, that's so funny because that would be like we'd be moving ever so closer to what I do on a regular basis at work. Because it'd be basically live stream PowerPoint presentations.
It would just suck for our audio listeners because I miss you, audio listeners.
Yeah, I mean,
Fair.
that's okay. We'll find some kind of way that they can take a peek at it. Maybe I can throw them in a public specific folder from the Good Kraken drive, and they can go and take a clicky click at those. That way, you know, and that way they can go and look if they want to look and do it that way. That'd be cool. We can figure that out. No big deal, man. Well, DJ, we're happy to have you here, man. I know that you are coming back a couple weeks ahead of good old Halloween. I asked Xander this earlier, but did you guys have any plans sorted out? I know your family doesn't really do Halloween stuff, so to speak, but did you have anything planned?
For Halloween?
Yeah.
I usually don't do anything for Halloween. Actually, the person I'm talking to has invited me out to do stuff for Halloween, so I might be dressing up. We're gonna go to this place. We might go to this like haunted house thing. Not haunted house. Are they called haunted houses or like?
Yeah. Like
I
the places at like malls and whatnot. It's still a haunted house, yeah.
or like well, there's a famous one here, in or not here, but in Louisiana called the 13th Gate.
Yes, yeah, we
Um,
used to have that come by through Portland too. Yeah, that's a
yeah,
traveling
dude.
one. That's a traveling set of haunted houses.
Yeah,
Yes,
but it's originally based in Louisiana, like
yes, that sounds about right.
yeah. And then it's the 13th Gate, and there's like a secondary thing too. I just forgot the name. Um, but I might do that. I might get scared shitless.
Yeah,
True fight or
Looks like
flight
it. Yeah.
will activate. Because I did a
I'm good for
tour
sure.
in high school. I did a tour behind the scenes, and oh my God, those sickos are doing crazy shit like that. There's a reason why that fucking place is renowned, dude. They they had a fucking scientist. They have a department that figured out how to replicate the smell of dead flesh with just fucking like
mm-hmm,
flowers or some shit, dude,
mm-hmm.
just so they can like add atmosphere to this one fucking room. Like,
Oh, dude, that
and
would
they have
trigger me
fucking
so hard.
dude.
Yeah,
It's actually insane the amount of dedication they go through, dude. I fear I might punch a scare actor like involuntarily. That's like my biggest fear because like or no, that's not my biggest fear. My biggest fear is shitting my pants, literally.
for sure. Yeah, but your
But
secondary is
even
harming someone. Yeah, I get you.
secondary is like accidentally harming somebody because I got scared.
Dude, I feel it though because we used to have a one of those that happens here each year. I don't think they still do it. They might. I haven't looked into it, but it was called Scream at the Beach because we have a place here called Jansen Beach that they would do that yearly. It's kind of this like small indoor mall, like single floor indoor mall that they would turn like vacant store spaces into haunted houses that you could walk through and then come out through another space. And it was 2007 or 8 that I went with some friends and punched a clown really
Oh,
fucking hard.
Nice.
Dude, it got me. It fucking got me, man. And my initial just reaction was to just swing, brother. And
yeah.
yeah, I got banned. I got banned from Scream at the Beach pretty fucking hard.
Fuck.
They banned the shit out of me, dog. Like, and I was like so apologetic because I was like, I'm so sorry because I know how hard I hit, and this poor girl.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no! It wasn't even a guy. Dude.
And I
Just
felt
fucking got a
I
whole ball
felt
up from you.
so, dude.
Oh,
I didn't know it was.
fuck the
I didn't
girl,
even know it
dude.
was a girl. It was like 'cause I was just like clown. And it was like
Okay.
Wow.
In your defense,
yeah.
we all remember. I don't know if DJ was there, but we all remember that one time when we were living in Cape Cod, and I think it was like at like a post shipwreck or something like that, and my daughter snuck her way in and was just standing
Yeah.
there behind me.
Uh-huh.
I almost decked her.
Dude, it's like, listen, man, it's no
That was
bars hold
terrifying.
back. If you're, and I have to tell Marilyn all the time because she fucking jump scares the shit out of me sometimes. I tell her like, you got to be careful, man. Because I will just rock 'em sock 'em robot like out of fucking nowhere, dude. Like it's crazy, man.
I still remember you were just like, Xander, what is that behind you? And I looked.
It was tripping me the fuck out for a second too because I was like, "Is that Leah? What the fuck?" No, see, man. Here's my thing: is like I've had friends try to invite me to full contact haunted houses, and I was like, "Listen, here's the deal. Here's the deal. If they get full contact, so do I. and you don't want that. Because I will be Nicolas Cage and the Wicker Man, just fucking socking bitches, dude. I don't give a shit, because if one of them grab me wrong, like, I will just have survival instincts turn on, and I will just see red, and I will just Hulk smash fucking everything if I have to. I can't believe they do full contact haunted houses. I can't believe that shit exists, man. That's crazy to me, because it's like,
I would never.
like there's such a visceral part of your brain that is built to protect itself, and these people,
Exactly. And you have to turn that off. Like, you,
because you can't,
like,
you're not supposed to hit people, right? You're not supposed to do anything. You're just
right, but
along
if
for the
I'm
fucking
put in a
ride.
situation where the surroundings are made to feel threatening, and you have these individuals who are approaching you in a threatening manner, grabbing you threateningly, I'm going to defend myself.
Dude.
I don't care if I signed a waiver or not. Okay, if it's a knee-jerk reaction. Okay, you grab me like this, I'm fucking punching you, dude.
Well, and I saw pictures of one that was in like the Midwest or some shit like that. It was supposed to be like the scariest, like full contact haunted house or some shit like that. And I saw like some of the photos that they had, and like one of them was like it was sort of a side camera angle of 4 people getting their fucking faces dunked into like a long like horse trough. You know what I'm saying? Like getting dunked into it, and their faces are like with like water like splashing everywhere or whatever. Like, that's when I was like, that's the kind of shit they're doing. They're like fake drowning you. No, I'm fucking out, dog, because I will fucking drown one of them, dude.
I'm telling you, they stick my head down like this. My arms are going back here. I'm bringing their head down with me,
dude. I don't have like, I'm sorry, like I'm not like sitting here, guys, listeners at home. I'm not trying to sit here and stroke my own fucking dick about this. I'm not, but like, I understand what my survival mechanics are, and if I go into something like that, I won't come out of the other side of it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I will end up in fucking jail, or worse, home. You know what I'm saying? And never seeing another haunted thing again. You know what I'm saying? With that said, though, yeah, exactly. DJ, I'm fucking stoked for you to go on this, because I know that you're kind of like Xander, like where you guys are not, you guys don't interact with horror very well. So I'm excited to kind of see like how you handle that, DJ, especially in like a date setting, right? Like, Xander, what's up?
Yeah.
I do want to or I guess give a little bit of clarification to it.
Okay.
It's watching things. It's watching scary things for me.
Okay.
If I'm put in a scary situation and stuff like that, I can realistically I can handle that, because I can dissect it. I have the ability to do something for myself. If I'm just sitting there watching it, I'm defenseless. I am at the mercy of whatever is playing out.
Whatever pops up. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And so if some shit like the nun pops up in my face, I'm like, oh fuck, you know, like I can't do anything. But if like I'm walking around in an abandoned fucking building or whatever, and I hear a fucking noise, I can grab the nearest fucking thing. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I swear to God, you pop up in my face, I'm gonna fucking pop your face off, dude. Like, that's just it's a different mindset.
Of course, I get it. I totally understand. DJ, do you have a costume already?
So, I'm figuring that out right now.
Okay.
So like, as we're talking, I'm messaging the other person.
Okay, gotcha.
So they are going to dress up as Solid Snake from MGS2.
Oh, I like that.
So
Okay.
I might dress up as Revolver Ocelot to match. But
I like that. I like that. Okay.
I don't know if like I need a wig, I think. I mean, I could dye my hair fucking blonde. And you know, that'd be that. But
good.
I just don't know, because like continuity speak, because I'm a fucking nerd with the MGS series. Continuity speaking, it would be easier to do young Ocelot, right?
Yeah.
Like, but
right.
of course, if it's Solid Snake, it's older Ocelot, and I don't know how older Ocelot looks. I don't know if there's a costume for that. I gotta like actually pick out some pieces.
Okay. All right, sir. I see
Yeah,
you.
from what
Well,
I'm looking at, you might need like that, like the tan jacket and
yeah,
like the
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
bullets.
That's what I'm thinking. But um, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
yeah. I mean, like you could. I feel like a wig would probably be safe. That would be okay.
Or
Um.
like the what's it like the spray? Like I could spray my hair like fucking blonde or some shit.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
If you can find it, because I was telling Ernell earlier that I have this for my Roronoa Zoro stuff. I have this like green kind of like, it's like a almost like a pomade kind of thing. You could probably find like a blonde version of that, and you kind of just throw it in your hair and then style your hair however you want it. And it just adds the color, but also it acts like a pomade or like a hair gel.
Yeah, that would probably be the easiest without having to overcommit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I mean, because even it would be easier to do young Ocelot. Revolver Ocelot.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
would
saying.
be-
Get a beret.
I mean, unless you're trying
Yeah.
to get like a fake gray mustache, I mean, you could do that.
I mean, honestly, you
could.
just have to look like Sam Elliott with long hair.
See, I just don't have long hair. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
Yeah.
Can you even get like a red beret like that anymore though? Like, is that like an obtainable thing?
I'm pretty sure you can.
You
Anything's
could
possible with
find like a
Amazon.
military, or even like a military surplus store. I would
Sure.
assume maybe.
Sure. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can just get it off Amazon. I'm pretty sure you
In
can just
fact-
get a red beret, any red beret.
In fact, a lot of that kind of garb you could probably find at a military surplus store.
See, the thing is, dude, about ordering costumes, like I don't know how they fit, dude. I don't know how I fit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
that's
that's the only thing, dude. I wish, like, the thing about dressing up as not obscure video game, but video game characters in general. There's not like,
He's a little obscure.
Uh,
He's a little obscure.
yeah. Slightly.
Because
Yeah.
it's not like you're because I mean there's even some like main characters that are obscure. Like you wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to just have like Xander throw on some like adventurous outfit with like a white long sleeve shirt and then be like, I'm Nathan Drake. Like people are not gonna know who the fuck you are. Like you just look like an adventure guy,
Mhm.
right? Like,
Yeah.
this
I mean,
Right.
but like as long as I don't because I'm not changing. I'm not shaving this beard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not. Yeah. So as long as like people get the gist from the outfit, I think I'll be okay.
alongside your homie doing the snake, that could work out
Yeah.
just fine. So
Snake.
that's exciting. That's exciting, man. I like that. Do you guys have a? Do you guys like? This is gonna be like the big back question of the night. To be quite frank with you, do you guys have like a candy you're excited to put in your mouth again? That you haven't put in your mouth since last Halloween? Because like there's just some candies that like you just don't eat until it's Halloween time, right? Like I feel like I might be wrong about that, but I feel like that's the case for me.
I get that. Now, I am like one of the worst people to ask this question because like I've mentioned before, I'm not a sweet person. I don't have a
Mhm.
sweet tooth,
Right.
but there are some like old candies, and I'm gonna pass it over to DJ here in a second to answer because there are some candies from like the late 90s, early 2000s that have been discontinued that I distinctly remember being like some of my favorites, and I'm gonna go ahead and look these up real quick. But me personally, like there's nothing. I mean, it's candy's candy, really. I don't think too much over it.
Yeah, I don't know. DJ, do you have a candy that's like a Halloween special for you?
Not really.
Yeah, okay.
Like
Man, I might just be exposing myself here for being fat, but
I just
No. I mean,
I know what
you know, everyone
I
has their
I hate
thing.
candy
You know,
corn. Candy corn should be eradicated. I don't think that candy should exist.
candy
think
corn is so much fun,
as-
dude. Like,
As president, I
Oh,
will take
okay.
candy corn
Yeah.
on a world tour,
Presidents and
yeah,
Vics.
here we go.
and
Uh-huh.
everyone gets a chance to spit on candy corn. You know.
It gets a 1-minute break if it admits one.
That it's shit candy.
Yeah, every time. I'm dog shit. I'm dog shit.
I do low key like I did like Jawbreakers for a little bit, like the traditional, like the
big
white
ass.
with the multicolored,
Yeah.
and I remember it. A lot of it was mainly because of Ed and Eddie. They made Jawbreakers look so good. It was like the candy version of like anytime you saw pizza in a cartoon. That was like the one where I was like, oh, dude, that Jawbreaker looks so fucking good. And then like I remember like when I finally got to have a Jawbreaker, it was like actually like, yeah, this is actually pretty good. God, I'm trying to find. There was a specific like blue candy. It was a hard candy that had like this. I haven't seen it since probably
Blue hard candy?
2001. Yeah, it was like a blue hard candy.
Was it like a chocolate or was it like a
Fuck.
sugar thing?
It was like a hard sugar kind of. Fuck.
You'll find it, I'm sure.
Oh my god!
I mean,
yeah, I'm like looking.
the reason I ask is because I had this realization the other day with Halloween coming up, obviously. I had this realization the other day that I don't ever really eat Reese's peanut butter cups anymore unless it's Halloween. Like I don't know why
Dude.
that has come to be. It's just not. It's just one of those candies that just like I don't think about. But when I see it on Halloween and I'm doing the dad thing of digging through my daughter's candy once a day for the following 6 weeks after Halloween, I see the Reese's and I'm like, oh, I mean, like, yeah, sure, I'll put some of that in my mouth.
So I will say that's probably when I eat the Reese's peanut butter cups because Lydia has a peanut allergy. So
that's right.
I do the whole like I comb through her candy, anything with peanuts in it. That's all me.
No,
I'm not finding it, but I will say
that's a really good question, and I'll segue to that here in a moment. But I want to ask you a little bit more about that here in a bit. But what you continue on.
So I will say I found a couple, not quite the one that I was thinking of, but there's a couple that I do remember that I really liked. The Lollipop Paint Shop. Do you remember that?
That's
like
that's a deep
like
cut.
The shit. Dip. I
remember a part of the jingle. I want to say. Oh man!
Oh, dude,
there was a jingle for that, wasn't there?
There's that, and then the fucking the Skittles bubblegum.
Oh
that
yeah,
shit,
dude!
For
I remember
some reason, that tasted way better.
Oh, here we go. Lollipop
than regular Skittle.
Paint Shop Candy TV commercial. Here we go.
My brother's on. Let's head out. Have a good
Okay.
show.
All right, DJ. We love you, man. We'll talk to you soon. Okay.
See you.
Be safe, baby. Bye. I fucking hate that guy. Oh no, is Xander frozen? Oh no, I think Xander's frozen. I'm the only one here. DJ left as I'm the only one here. That's so funny.
Oh shit! What happened?
There you
Where
are.
did DJ
There
go?
you are. You were frozen for a second, and then I was like, "Oh no, Xander froze. DJ's gone. I'm the only one here."
Oh my god!
Oh, thank God, we're good. We're good. And, Xander, I found the TV commercial for Lollipop Paint Shop. You have this bad boy here. I'll put this on for everyone at home, unfortunately, to watch.
Lollipop Paint Shop. Hey, first you gotta grip it, you lick it, then you dip it, you lick it, it's a love it, there's nothing else above it. The brush is made of candy, the candy's really handy, the can is full of powder, the powder's really sour.
Fun fact: they also made the theme song for Big Bang Theory.
Lollipop Paint Shop.
It's given Bare Naked Ladies.
This is crazy.
Is that Brenda's song?
I mean, it could have been. Maybe. I don't know, though.
Hold on, go back. Just real quick. Just
Here, I'll mute this.
humor
bad boy.
me
I
for a
could've-
second. Yeah, you can mute it.
That was further than that,
But
right? Like the Wait, was it Brenda's song? Well, I think they actually
Right?
show her more clearly in an earlier part here. Dude, you know what? I would have. Wait,
Dude,
is that her?
that's gotta be.
Is that her? Hold on, here we go. Here we go.
Dude, that is gotta be her.
Oh, maybe. I don't know for sure though.
Hold on.
Are you gonna try to? I feel like her eyes are different.
Hold on.
I feel like her eyes are different.
She's also much younger, dude.
Oh, there's the clear shot. There's the clear shot. Here we go.
Come on, dude. That's gotta be her. We're gonna do some detective work right now.
I'm trying. Listen, guys, listen. Okay, I was pausing to try to get a clear shot of her face. I was not trying to be a fucking weird creep about that. Okay, I feel like her like. I feel like her eyes are different though. Like it could be. We need. Okay, can we find verification? Brenda,
I'm trying to find it right now.
song, lolly.
I'm legit about to just, dude, because like it pulls when I search it, it pulls up that same. Yeah, see, you said you have it on the top, but I'm legit about to just like try and like
Brenda
fucking
song
message
in a
her on
wheelchair.
Instagram or something.
Yeah, right. for real.
Like, yo.
I mean, oh man. Well, we don't. I don't have the GK Twitter account verified anymore because I was only trying it for a month. So I would tweet at her, but instead I opened up Twitter and saw a picture that says "Suck dick. I'd rather be sucking down the smooth, rich taste of Marlboro cigarettes, and also dick." Is what I just saw.
I can't.
I love Twitter. I'm gonna retweet that.
Those were words.
Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, I have to kind of go to Twitter very, very cautiously because I can't fucking stand it anymore because it's a fucking cesspool of ads and bots and bullshit now.
Oh, dude, yeah.
But when I do go on there and I see something super shit posty, it makes it a little bit better for me. So that's that's okay. So Xander, what I want to ask you before we kind of like head on out of here. So you talked about earlier how you separate the peanut candies for
Yeah.
Jackie and Lydia, right? How do you actually like mitigate that? Because like pretty much every candy label has a thing that says this has been in contact with peanuts. So like, how do you is she like just allergic enough that like if she eats it, it could be harmful? It's not necessarily, as long as it hasn't necessarily been touched, that's not particularly a problem, or?
So she has not yet, thankfully, knock on whatever material this is. She has not had any anaphylactic reactions.
Okay.
The only reaction she's ever really had to peanuts was, I think I've mentioned it before, but my mother-in-law had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or a peanut butter sandwich and had kissed her on the cheek, and then she started kind of having like a rash, like almost near immediately. Okay. So that's when we were like, oh yeah, she's allergic to peanuts. So we kind of just keep her away, but she's able to have any, like if it says made in a factory where that had stuff that may contain tree nuts or something, that's fine. She has like zero reaction to that, so that's fine. But so it's just anything that's specifically like, oh yeah, this is 100% like peanut butter or a peanut in it, I'm taking that out.
Now, is Jackie the same way, or is she more leaning towards the potential?
No, actually, it's more of from what I recall, it's more of like a intolerance. So she gets a really bad stomach ache when she.
Interesting. Okay.
And it sucks too, because like I remember when we first started dating and we first got together, like the Reese's peanut butter cups were her favorite. Like she loved that shit. And then just like after having Lydia, obviously, having a kid, it changes a whole plethora of things in your body. And so after that, it kind of manifested in one of the things that manifested was this intolerance to peanuts. So
I know
yeah,
we've
I'm a
made
peanut
the
guy.
joke before, but her dating a Thai man while being allergic to peanuts is one of the fucking most
Yeah.
ironic things ever. Like, I
Which
can
is-
only
and-
imagine if Marilyn was allergic to pineapple, like what that would do to us. Like-
Oh my god! But it's funny because like it kind of like that's why when you came up with the nickname the little Thai peanut, I'm like it's so fitting. It is just so fitting at this point. So
It is funny enough because I mean, like, even though I am 100% understanding the fact that not everything you eat as a Thai person has peanuts. One could argue that there is a very close relationship there. So it's funny to me in
Very
my
close.
brain where it's like in my head canon, you're actually part peanut. And Jackie has
absolutely.
to like treat it like
Me-
fun
Fun fact: the Planters peanut guy is actually my uncle. Many do not know, but he is in fact Asian.
Did you get the monocle hereditarily or?
So I've been asking for that for years. There is a series of tasks and there's a series of tasks that must be completed before receiving your own monocle.
Yeah. Okay. Rite of
I just-
passage.
I-
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the rite of passage age for the peanut monocle? What is that now? Like, is there like when do you go on your mission, if you will, to earn your monocle?
So it used to be 18. However, unfortunately, because of certain medical reasons, it had to be pushed forward. And also ethical reasons, it had to be pushed up to 35.
Ethical reasons. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Some moral reasons.
Some more, yeah.
Well,
it's just you can't really. They started realizing you can't really expect to send an 18-year-old out into the wilderness with nothing but peanuts for 10 days straight. So it's
Yep, that's for fucking sure, my friend. But you guys at home could be lost in the forest with some nuts because this has been the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, 2.5 of the Brethren Court gather together to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive content, and have early access episodes before they go live on podcast and video services. But you can also support us by following or subscribing to Good Kraken right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching good old The Shipwreck Show, or clicking one of these links down here below in order to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere.
all the where.
We have to go, everybody, but until next time, my friends,
Stay nutty.
wow.